What?
Oh no!
Look at that. Mario.
I love that.
All right, have I got to do it then? Is that what's going to happen?
Drink up, James.
What, the whole thing in one go?
Yeah. Yes, the whole thing in one go.
Dates is a thing we used to say at college, right?
Hang on.
I did it to Shigeru Miyamoto.
David just said there's another 3 of these mini games in this area, so you better get those cans. You better get those bottles ready.
Oh no! Right, what have I got to do? I don't know
Right,
what I've got to do.
I'm going left and right. You're going up and down.
Oh, okay. Up. Right, okay. No, don't
You're
do
doing
it.
up,
Don't do it,
James.
Right, up. No, stop. Okay, stop. I know. You go left and right, and I go up. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Right, okay, that was down though, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Just keep going to the right. Keep going. Right, we did it. Right, okay.
You know that I can see this, right?
Ah! What's happened there? Right, okay. It's all going
Mate,
too fast.
Maybe if you hold down, James.
You've got to hold. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Ah! No. You've got to. Now let it. No. Right. Okay. No.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Thanks very much for joining us for what is our 5th birthday party. 5 years, unbelievable.
So what's happened for everyone who's watching is that this has just arrived at the worst possible time. Yeah, we'll open it in a second.
Show us the box.
They can't not show it now.
This is it.
If they don't show it, right?
This is it.
Mental.
They're going to show the box now. They're not going to show the box.
Please, Sony, show the box, or else our friend Matthew might die.
No, they're the fans.
They're definitely showing it now, surely.
This is it. Show the box.
Oh my god!
What the?
This is what I've sent James for tonight's stream. Do you want to know how much this cost?
Yeah.
About £2.
Oh no, it's gonna be disgusting.
Unbelievable, James. Well done.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate people watching the stream. When's the next stuff? Right, I've opened the door, right?
Yeah, right in front of the drone.
Right,
Yeah.
I don't know where you are, is the problem. See, alright, you were there, right, okay, that helps. Now I know where you are, right? You're gonna get caught. Right, now hang on, this doesn't make any sense. Next room!
Am I there?
Up! I mean, yeah, so right, no, okay! I think my...
Just what is wrong with your hands?
Oh my god.
They're broken.
So I need. That's
Get to fucking sick bay.
We're unboxing the PlayStation 5.
Hello, and welcome to a second unboxing video for the PlayStation 5.
I'm so excited for this.
Like, you can see... What? No. Oh. Bloody hell. Oh, I've ripped the box. Once the torpedoes are all gone, we just divert all the power from torpedoes to phasers.
Okay, good shout.
Well, that's the problem with that, Captain, and I don't wish to embarrass you in front of the crew, is that the torpedoes don't actually use any power.
Oh. Right, okay, they are going to end with a date and price, I swear they have to. Here we go, now.
Yeah, that happens.
Now,
There's no way
there's a gap beneath the names. 399499.
Yeah, 399499. 449 and 359.
How do I punch? What? Oh no! It's all gone wrong. No, I don't want to enable dictation, no!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a TCGS talks over of the Xbox and the Outer Worlds 2 Direct.
It's
Summer
the big
Game
one.
Fest. It is the big one. This is the one we're always looking forward to. It's just me and James for now. No David. Sean might pop in, child permitting. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'll tell you why. So I don't know anything that's going to be announced. I don't know if there's been like leaks, but we've had obviously over the years all the acquisitions, all the studios, all this, all that, all the potential. This is the first. Is this the first Summer Game Fest since the acquisition went through, or was it actually maybe 2 years?
I think that had already happened, I think.
Right.
I mean, I'm excited to see what games are going to be playing on my PS5. It's
Oh, so cynical, so cynical. But yeah, I mean, like Everwild, we haven't heard of that for about 1,000 years.
Fable.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Fable. I'm really excited to actually see more of Perfect Dark if we do, because that
I
had a
don't-
really good showing last time, didn't it?
I don't think we're going to see anything.
What? Okay. Well, no, but so it had like a great showing last time, but the trailer looked awesome. You think no? You think
I
no,
think
no?
I don't think we're going to see anything. I think it's going to be MIA again. It's it's got a feeling.
Well, that'd be pretty bad. What else we got? We got a State of Decay 3, where we just saw one CG trailer about 9 years ago. That would be cool. Yeah, with Now Empire, something new from Double Fine. I was thinking that yesterday or the other day when Sean and I were looking at the watching Day of the Devs.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh yeah, like we haven't had. I don't even know what they're working on, let alone yeah.
Have you? See, I haven't finished watching Day of the Dev, so I'm about halfway through it, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
How was Devolver? Because I need to watch that one as well.
Devolver was just based on one game, and it's very, very short. It's like 15 minutes. It was super short, but yeah, it is. I mean, I still the chat's there now, James. I still miss the old kind of days about where I had like, was it Nina and everything was going really, really, really crazy. The game itself looks quite cool, but yeah, it was just one game. There is a demo available now. Sean said it was really good, but like I can't remember what it's called. Ball Pit. It's like a roguelike match free blah 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 thing. It looks good actually, honestly.
Yeah, I mean the chat people are saying this is like somebody's saying this is game of the weekend and all that kind of thing.
Wow. I mean, it hasn't been a huge deal. I mean, obviously we talked over Summer Game Fest. We did Day Devs. We did Devolver.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been blown away yet with anything. I don't know what you feel, James, or like I don't know what the chat are thinking. Like, feels like it hasn't been a classic so far in terms of games announced and to be excited for, or might be negative.
I guess there was what's it called? There was Resident Evil, which I guess for some people is like a big deal. But we knew it was coming. Like, I mean, we knew
it was
that
being worked on, but to actually see it, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But yeah, apart from that, there's not been anything which has been like everyone's been like, we have to see this. You got to like this looks amazing and everything. That hasn't really happened. But maybe it will, like at this show. I mean, I do think this show is going to be good, and the reason being is because they do seem to have figured out like their sort of like pipeline, as it were, now, and there seems to be more stuff coming out at like a regular sort of like clip for Game Pass and stuff. So I don't know. I've got high hopes for this one.
I want to basically like find the list of all the big announced Xbox games we've heard nothing on. I mean, I know you said nothing for Perfect Dark. I feel like we have to see State of Decay 3. I mean, unless they just started again. Like, when was that even bloody announced? State of Decay.
Is that? I know, but the thing is like that. I don't understand any excitement about that because haven't the other two just been kind of like really forgettable and no one cares?
Yeah, I think they all had they had an interesting concept, but I don't know how big they ever were. Although, again, this is probably one of those games where it actually turns out it's secretly massive and blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, that's... when was number 3 announced? That's what I want to know. It was announced at the 2020 Game Showcase.
Okay, so that's 5 years ago.
We've had 5 years. So either it's had like a complete rebuild, or I feel like I have to show something, today.
I mean, I think they almost certainly will, because wasn't there like there's been trails for it already, isn't there? Like,
was there?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I mean, we had the one CG trailer. I mean, who knows? I mean that Everwild. We heard that had kind of started again, development wise, right?
Yeah. What about Forza? Like, do you think we're going to see? Because is it Motorsport's turn now?
It's Motorsport's turn, yeah, and I think it must be. And I don't know. I mean, I never really got into the motorsport games as much as I like the Horizon games. But even if they had another Horizon, yes, we loved them, but I'm not sure what else they can do or how they can change it or push forward, really. But oh yeah, good on Scovner. Yeah, the new Gears of War. Hell yeah, yes. Gears 5. I don't think enough people played, which I thought was excellent.
That was good. I enjoyed it.
Love. I love another Gears. What else are people in the chat saying?
I mean, I'll tell you, Asher's most excited, hoping that there's going to be a Minecraft 2. Sorry, not Minecraft 2. Like a
Well.
Switch 2 Minecraft update is going to come out because he wants like something that's going to take advantage
I
of the Switch.
think they probably would, but would they? Okay, would they announce it on this? Maybe they would.
Nah, I don't know,
No.
mate. And unless it's like part of a broader update, and then they're like, "This is also compatible with Switch 2 now." That would be
Yeah, to have like a mini Switch 2 trailer would be quite something, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Perfect Dark, yeah, Phil, what I really want to see Perfect Dark. I think they had such a good showing last time. The trailer was great. Let's see some like we don't do on stage gameplay, I guess, but let's see more. A new Blink's Great Beard of Wisdom. That is, I mean, I think that's everyone's number one, but everyone's too scared to say it, really. Yeah. So with all the stuff they've got from Activision, I wonder if we get like any classic old IPs resurrected. A new Spyro.
Call of Duty. More Call of Duty, isn't it?
Yeah, but we know that. Like, wouldn't it be interesting? I mean, it would be interesting to say, hey, we're bringing a new Spyro and Crash, and I mean, they own all the licenses now. Why not?
Pitfall 3, Ian. I mean, was there a Pitfall 2? I don't even remember if there was.
Even if there wasn't, skip straight to 3.
Yeah.
So this sounds great. The third game in a series must be pretty popular. So actually, there wasn't a Pitfall 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as Dragonkin says, yeah, hopefully this is going to be more like the PlayStation 1 than Summer Games Fest, because that was a significantly better show.
Yes.
Ian, if it was called Pitfall 2, did it have like a subtitle, like Back in the Pit or something like that? Was it like Pitfall 2, I don't know, more jumping? Something like that, swinging about.
Nothing wrong than jumping. Kung Fu Chaos 2. Tempting. I mean, yeah. Sony show was
decent.
It was decent.
It was a decent show. Yeah.
This would need to do a lot to beat that. I don't think really. If it has 3 biggies, but who knows?
I think Fables are nailed on. I think we're going to see quite a bit of that.
Because we saw that a developer direct, or is more than one of the more recent shows, wasn't it? We've seen it within the last year.
Yeah.
So who knows? I'm just going to flip cams to make sure.
Just a minute to go. Yeah. Yeah, same here.
Can you hear me now? I think you should hear me now. 99.9% clear you can hear me now. Xbox One is a bit loud. Okay, I can change that. I mean, I think that's probably okay. I think that's probably fine.
Okay, Matt. Are we going to see another Halo?
Oh, I would love trailer at the end. Bang, Halo reboot. It's just called Halo, and yeah. I think that'd be
like you love it. You love that idea.
Yes,
like,
I do.
Let's call it that.
Right, here we go. 7, 6.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, let me know if the levels are okay. As it is, we'll get right into this. Oh, a Halo reboot. Oh, forget about it. That would be so good. Why have you mentioned that seconds before, James?
I know. It's just Could be
I'm sorry for the ads, everyone. Look, I'm logged into my account. It is what it is. I'll maybe get an ad blocker one day, but not today.
Okay, here we go.
World premiere. This is Outer Worlds too. Yeah.
See, I really enjoyed the first of these. I thought it was very good. It was a lot better than Starfield.
Yeah, that's why I picked it in the Fancy Critics. I read the reviews of the first one before picking it. I was like, seemed to have a fan base, lots of good ideas, and I think with a sequel they could hopefully take it to the next level. But who knows? You're going to watch that as well after this, right?
What the extended for this?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how I'm feeling.
If these aren't my targeted ads, I mean, I've had a Huel once. And there's a Huel out on screen.
It is Blue. It is 2 hours. Although I don't know if it's an hour and a half for
I think
the
it's
show
including. Yeah, I think it's 2 hours including the the direct for Outer Worlds 2. Every time I wrote a bloody social or a blue post, anything, I'm like, don't say Outer World, don't say Outer World, don't say Outer World. I did it once. But these games are much shorter and compact, aren't they, than like a Starfield?
Yeah, but still kind of like you're still looking at like 30 to 40 hours.
Okay.
You know, like for it. You know,
But that's a lot more reasonable than.
Yeah. But no, it was good fun. It had all that branch stories and all that kind of stuff, and the good medieval stuff.
It's funny. I'm like, well, how does this compare to, you know, to this is very much a Bethesda style game. How does this compare to Starfield? But then also now, how does it compare to? Oh yeah, I know that. But like now, how does it compare to also Kingdom Come Deliverance, which has kind of taken what Bethesda was doing and like made it better. So yeah, it's interesting.
That's the problem. Like, I was thinking about trying Oblivion, the remaster of it. So I just don't think I can do it because dialogue, all that kind of stuff is so bad in those games now. Like compared to Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's like let's go back to that. And yeah, as Darren says, it's like Obsidian are great. They're significantly better than Bethesda when it comes to RPGs.
An adventure made for capitalism by capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
Played day one with Game Pass. Now they went for a stage of not mentioning Game Pass, right?
Yeah. They still should have an asterisk on that though. So it's just like play it. Day one on Game Pass Ultimate.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humansupreme.
It looks like High on Life.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that style of graphic.
I know I say this all the time, but it feels like there's a lot of these at the moment. With this sort of like.
We don't know what this is yet.
No, with this like visual style and everything, it just feels like.
Oh yeah, this is High on Life. Look what we got. Yeah, I must admit, I saw the reviews of the first one, and I thought I really need to play this right now, and I unfortunately didn't go back to it. But did you try it at all or not?
No, although David was into it, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might have played like a bit for the pod, but yeah, not much.
I'm a bit worried about the pod on Monday because like it's going to be like 5 hours long or something. I think.
Yeah, because we've got switched impressions. I mean, we'll have to say like we can't do questions, although we've already got a lot of feedback. So
barely sentient.
I'm going to have to try and figure out what to do with the news as well because it's just a bit mad.
Oh really? Why? Anything gone? Anything happened? Okay, out of the shit. That's nice.
Yeah. They've got PS5 logos on stuff now as well, which is quite funny.
Yeah, of course. Another world premiere. Karate Kid Collection adverts just popped up. That's nice. In engine, right?
Oh, please not be another Hellblade.
Well, that's instantly what I thought, but it's too soon for that. Oh no, this could be. Maybe this is State of Decay.
No, I don't think
know.
so.
I thought
This
that.
looks. Yeah.
I think because that character looked familiar from the previous one, but maybe not. It's almost Assassin's Creed, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe it's Rise 2.
Oh my god. Imagine that. It was a great IP. Get it?
Yeah.
A new Tomb Raider? Maybe?
This is
Oh, hang on.
back, isn't it? It's like, you know.
Is that a Plague Tale? It is Plague Tale.
Really?
That's what Chod said. That's what Chod said in the chat, and yeah. Oh.
Did you ever go back to the Plague Tale 2?
No, even though I love the first, just things got busy. Darren, you can't say it's a Concord like. Oh, no, it's not. The character looks so familiar. Oh, it is. Okay, it's a Plague Tale Legacy.
Okay.
Yeah, look, like it just got busy, and as much as I love the first one, I'm sure I love the second one. Just things happening, James. A little bit busy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Just calm down. World premiere. Nope, no world premiere.
Do you know what I do think is quite interesting? Like, I know I said they've added you can see PS5 at the end of all of these trailers, right?
Yeah.
How they've never actually announced that as being that is our strategy going forward. They've just sort of done it and then not not said anything.
Oh, this is a new controller, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the handheld. We're gonna see.
This is gonna be the
Asus.
The Asus one, yeah.
It's got an Xbox button.
Yeah.
I wonder if this will be as fingerprinty as it was in those earlier shots.
It would be quite funny if they showed that. And it's
It does look nice.
That D-pad doesn't look nice.
No, it's not shocking. But why would I get this over? Yeah, I don't know.
Stream from the cloud. What else? Oh, see that? Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the one. This is the place where they announce it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because they had a deal, I think, with it, because it's coming to Game Pass, obviously.
Yeah.
So I thought they probably would announce when it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, for the thing is this, as we discussed on the pod numerous times, Microsoft haven't got Windows to a point where it's great handhelds.
Yeah.
Or
great in general.
Or
I would say.
Yeah. SteamOS works brilliant in terms of performance increases
At Xbox,
that we've seen in testing. So,
first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the
Here's a
industry
question:
with
Are we going to
backwards
see Phil?
compatibility. We champion crossplay
definitely.
and cross progression.
You think so?
We deliver games.
We
He's
saw
been
last
very
time.
quiet
on
recently.
console,
Yeah, we
then
say
on
that, but he still
PC,
pops up on these
and with
things. Yeah,
cloud
he'll be
gaming.
here.
So what's next? How can
Maybe
we give you
Celebon,
even
was it
more
Matt
freedom,
Booty?
more choice, more ways
Phil?
to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming, no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players.
Why is
not
David
locked
losing
to a
his
single
mind
store
already?
Or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows.
Yeah, what's up, David?
On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silk Song will
So
be
in
available
the
at launch
in the WhatsApp,
and
David
in-game
said,
pass when the Ally
"Fuck, this is
releases
already
later this
amazing."
year.
I'm
In fact,
not
every
seeing
new
that.
game you see in
Honestly,
today's
I'm not
show will
sure
be
what he's seen that we
playable on
haven't
the
seen.
Xbox Ally.
Maybe it's this.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV,
Switch.
or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox
I mean, that all
Play
makes
Anywhere
absolute
games
sense.
on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Nice. So what we talked over is that they announced Silk Song's launching at the same time as the console.
As the handheld? When's that though?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I want to know what Dave was losing his mind.
So do I. I'm a bit confused.
Monsters have always been here. Watching.
I mean, it's Xbox, so it is a given for him that he will be. But I'm still a bit confused as to.
They came out
it's
into
been
the light.
fine. It's been fine, but yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, but this isn't that. But what was that vampire game that basically got shut down?
Oh, that was that. I've forgotten the name.
What is everyone? Vampire. Redfall, yeah.
They came to rule.
Redfall, that's it, yeah.
It's the Redfall universe game, maybe, I don't know.
To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
I mean, I'm quite happy there hasn't been any Souls-like games yet. That's
No
quite
Souls-like
good.
and no anime.
Yeah.
But I became something else instead.
This feels could be a little bit immersive simmy.
Yeah.
Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score.
Oh, so he's allowed out at night and day.
Yeah, he's a day
behind it all.
Is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
It's alright.
Yeah, it looks
pretty
decent, that.
Yeah.
If it's got like a good relationship between the night and day stuff, then yeah, that looks decent. Rebel Wolves, I don't know what the history is. But I'm very sure they're like an big other studio team.
World premiere.
See, David's now saying, "Oh my god, I'm ahead. Oh my god," and it's like he's.
Oh, is this? I can't. What Mario?
Oh, Mario. Okay.
What Meat Boy? That's Super Meat Boy, isn't it?
No, it's Super Meat Boy. Yeah.
Was that a Mario pipe or?
It did look like a Mario
Just a
pipe.
green pipe.
But it looks a lot like a Mario pipe. But also, this looks fucking brilliant, and I will absolutely.
Yeah, I never
be
played
playing
the first
this.
one. I know everyone absolutely loved it, but
Yeah.
I didn't play it.
No, I was a big fan of the first one.
So was it
And
rock
this-
hard or just incredibly fun, or a bit of both?
It was both. But this is like, it wasn't 3D like this. It was
No.
like, it's 2D obviously. And this looks really class and right up my street. But that bit at the beginning with that pipe was very strange.
It's like, this is Mario?
That is maybe
Good.
why David was losing his mind at that point.
How far are we behind and David ahead?
I don't know.
Dave's already 7:15.
I just got because I subscribed to one of those things that tells you when releases are coming out, and I just got like date alert: Hollow Knight Silksong has received a new release date. Do you know what that release date is, Matt?
2025?
It's Q4 2025.
Okay, we're getting closer. Oh, new Platinum game.
Kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. It's my duty
This
as a
Ninja Guy?
Raven ninja.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
David wouldn't
So-
like that. Wouldn't like
so
that line, would he?
Feedback from David: this is an insane show so far. Holy shit! It's a shame you're not here, David. You can
It's
explain
just-
why.
It's just for me. It's sad to see David this drunk at 6:15 on a Sunday evening, and that's the thing. That for me is a cry for help. We need to. Any friends and family watching, we've got a staged intervention. This is, something's gone very wrong. Basically.
Yeah, it's good. This has been good stuff, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's like lose my mind good.
Let's not grade early. I'm enjoying it so far. It's positive.
Yeah.
It's already better than some Game Fest, maybe.
Oh, come on.
I mean, the Resi announcement for me kind of was so good. For me, that's a 10 out of 10. No.
The Dark
I mean, Summer Games Fest was awful. I think it's probably the worst one that in terms of like the games that were on show.
I don't know. We've had some stinkers.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be Elder Scrolls 6.
Indiana Jones again. You played for that, didn't you?
I did. It was great.
Yeah.
I hope this is gonna have DLC.
Oh yeah. They'd already mentioned DLC was coming.
Here we go.
I played some more of this game. It was good fun.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, unfortunately, it came out at the wrong time of year when unless you hammered it in that first weekend or whatever I did to get it done before the draft. It's like it's just such a rubbish time of year.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome.
Echo.
Enter the
hang
city
on.
of Antioch.
No, you said it stopped a while ago.
Okay, sorry, I had to listen to something else.
Bring it back to the Holy See.
Has anyone checked on David?
Defend the
That's why he passed out because his comments are so good.
They worshipped the giants.
Oh, not long at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is now on Switch, isn't it? I wonder if Switch could probably handle that, right? Switch 2,
Maybe.
sorry.
Switch 2 might. I'm not sure.
World
premiere.
See, now I want to go and get a beer from the fridge, but I'm really worried I'm going to miss something.
Well, you better be quick. Well, hang on, maybe wait for the end of this trailer, don't you? This is Metal Gear 3. No, it couldn't be. It's World Premiere trailer, you idiot.
Yeah.
Everwild? It's not. Is it Lost Guardian 2?
It's Game Freak. That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get a beer. I'll be back in a
This
second.
looks great. $40.26. Can you even imagine? No. Reincarnation.
Question in the chat: how can Game Freak make this and their Pokemon games look like 2015 mobile games? It's because they're releasing this on a proper console.
That looks.
That
looked great. And I know some people were watching saying, well, the other day you were saying there's too many Souls likes, but whatever that was, that looked really, really good.
Do you remember these, Matt?
Can't move over. Pop House. Oh man.
Yeah.
Avalon sure do shine.
Still sell them here.
Avalon.
Because
Hang
they
on.
send their filth down to us.
Oh, Fable.
Is it Fable?
Oh, Avalon. Is that not Fable? No.
No.
It's not. I'm an idiot. Okay, not Fable.
Here's to playing in the mud. Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't
Was
for
this
the
Judas?
spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me.
It's on my. This is on my.
I know.
critic
I hope to
list.
God it isn't, and it's got a this year release date. The knob.
Justice itself has been affronted. I have been burgled. Lord Griswick. Bertold!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit. They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall, yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache.
Yeah, this isn't Judas.
Larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
I like it. I like someone pissing themselves. That's pretty good.
This is really interesting so far.
Ain't gold, worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him.
Even remember, it all goes back to Trailer Park Boys, where it used to happen
Ain't
all the time, and it was pretty funny.
Alright.
It's like, oh, look, he's pissed himself, and it was just.
Anything else you'd care to say to Errol?
Yeti.
Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no! I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
I mean, this looks good.
This looks excellent, yeah. Really, really good trailer.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Ben, there's a lot of thievery in games these days. It seems to be it's like what people are into.
Yeah, did people play the GTA heists 5 years ago and say, okay, let's all start making heist games?
And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite
This is such a good trailer.
Yeah.
But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it
This
never
is very
happened.
like Dishonored as well. You're right.
We can change the world as we know it.
Do you reckon this is...
One choice at a
It's not
time.
an arcade game. It looks a lot like an arcade game.
It's in Exile, did they say?
And
I'm
let
not
me
sure.
tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
It's true, Ben. I did say I'd like another Deathloop, and this does have some similarities.
Now let me alone and piss off!
Yeah, I thought that looked excellent.
Yeah.
That looks really interesting.
Oh, Deathloop was good. really
Yeah,
enjoyed
I
that
liked
game.
it a lot.
Our creative teams are dedicated
Here's
to
Booty.
bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox
Notice he
First
doesn't
Party
mention Starfield
are
there.
shipping their most
too old,
played
isn't it?
games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories,
Xbox Play Anywhere
and
just
worlds
basically
are
means they'll be available in the
expanding
cloud,
to
right?
brand new audiences
What
through TV
also
and
means
film.
be able to play on
A
like PC
Minecraft
on
movie
Windows,
and the Fallout
so
TV
you know for its
series broke
handheld.
records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our direct. But until then,
I just trying to think
let's
if it
take a
would
look.
be that that medieval one they did. That was
no, not Pentiment.
Pentiment, yeah, Pentiment. I wouldn't mind something more like that because that was excellent.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It felt really unique as well.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Saturday morning kids TV.
Yeah.
With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist.
This is going to be like a
Formerly
Grounded
evil
2,
company
wasn't it?
Eminent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted.
See, this was a game that I was always intending to play like with my group before, but it's like we tried the beta and it was like really confusing and like kind of clunky. Never went back to
so
it.
much to
But
it
then,
since then.
yeah, I heard it was significantly better now.
You gotta keep them separated.
Oh, they're in like a park instead now. Oh yes, so this makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Wow, out July.
Soon. Yeah, soon.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, coming to game preview. Okay, so early access-ish, I guess. Okay, that's good. That's a good announcement.
Yeah.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
What's this? Bloober?
Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, this is what's the? I can't remember any names anymore. There's too many names. And I just can't
Kronos.
remember.
You're saying Great Bit of Wisdom says Kronos in the chat.
No, it's not that. It's let's look it up on my phone. I got it in my wish list. It's
They become exceptionally aggressive.
man alive, I'm tired. Right, let's have a look. It's cool. It's Directive 8020 or 8020, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
I'm afraid we're going to have to ban Grey Beard of Wisdom from the chat forever. Yeah, this looks too much for me.
No, I'm looking forward to this. I mean,
Oh, it's
after...
Kronos,
Oh, no,
the
it is
new-
Kronos. So
I'm
what's
afraid
the other
We're
one?
going to have to ban James. I'm so sorry,
no.
Great Beard of Wisdom.
Oh, no.
A 1,000 apologies. I can only apologise
That's
on behalf
terrible.
of James.
So what's the other one then? Because that's... That's
no, James, but I'd like you to apologise to Great Beard of Wisdom.
Who is developing
I'd
this?
like you to apologise to Great Beard of Wisdom.
It looks a good game.
I would like you to apologise. Oh, you go. It's not good, is he? It's not good.
Sorry, Great Beard of Wisdom.
Oh,
Yeah.
louder? I have in a way. What's this? What is this? Oh, this is. Oh no.
Is this Elder Scrolls Online or something? Or yeah. I was gonna say it didn't look good enough to be like Elder Scrolls 6.
Well, looking, I was like, is this an old game remastered? What's doing? It kind of is.
Yeah, Directive 8020 it's super massive. That was wild.
Yeah, really let yourself down there.
Yeah, I really did. I mean, this must still have like a massive player base because they roll out stuff for it every year.
I bet they will. I bet it does. Yeah, search rate, it's got 16 billion monthly players. I'm sure it's very good.
Turns out it's like massive in Canada or something, like literally everyone plays
Canada
it.
and Asia, it's just huge. Well, for any Elder Scrolls Online sickos,
that's
you've got 10 days until a new thing comes out.
I'm sure that's very good news.
I'd like some Perfect Dark if that's okay. Perfect Dark, Halo, Gears, come on. Let's go old school.
No, but in general, one of the things that I've enjoyed about this so far is it hasn't been just like loads of third-party stuff either. It's been,
No.
I mean, they don't need to because they own
They've
basically
got all
everybody.
the parties, yeah.
So it's like,
what's this though? A space game?
Breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Thomas.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind. And I'll always love you for that.
Don't nod. I mean, that's less of an excitement these
Well,
days.
yeah. But still.
Yeah.
Planet will remember that.
Please don't be just songs just on on another planet.
I mean, this looks like my kind of shit. Space stuff, quite solitary, maybe a bit of sci-fi elements.
Yeah.
Horror, sci-fi horror, maybe, who knows? It'll be really quiet, then suddenly halfway through there'll be an enemy suddenly and it'll freak you out. Thomas!
Thomas, wherever you are.
Thomas, Thomas. Aphelion. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah,
that looks right up my street.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who's this?
Is that Thomas?
Oh no, there's an enemy there.
That's disappointing me a little because
Yeah,
I think
I
I would have
didn't
quite
need to
liked
know
it if
that.
it was
Yeah.
like just on a barren planet. It would have been quite good.
Well, no, or at least save that for the game.
Yeah.
Like everyone can assume enemies will appear somewhere. Anyway, yeah, that looks good. That's on the list. I like that.
It's who having a wank, Ian?
World premiere.
Everyone. Thomas.
Thomas.
Welcome to England, Mr. Davis.
Oh, 2 point
I know this
something?
must be a shock,
No.
having never met your real father.
No.
But he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family
Oh,
for
so there's another
generations.
blueprint.
Much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
Oh, this is right up David's sheet. This is.
Yeah.
It's.
Gotti incoming for David
So
Turner.
was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem
Is
like
it
a
Power
good
Tool
man.
Simulator?
Like he
Yeah,
was.
it's. Yeah.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
He's going to be all over this.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out,
Oh, hang
they
on.
will wicker man you.
This
Well, no,
looks-
it looks like it's got puzzles and stuff, and you know,
And things are gonna
bit of
start
mystery.
moving back.
Bit of scariness.
Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you
this
can
looks
really
interesting.
trust is me.
It does look really interesting.
Yeah. Is this going to be one of the same? Oh, I can't remember the names of any games
What?
anymore. I can't remember.
We
the names
happy
of
few?
literally anything. No. What was that game that came out on? Oh, we'll know in a second. I can't be bothered.
Is it by
Who is the developer?
Friday, Sunday, and Nui?
No,
I don't know.
it's-
That looks also really interesting.
Yeah, it did.
Hello, neighbour. Yeah, characters do look similar-ish. Fable?
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland would be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear.
I thought this was another Jade Empire game for a second then with the slightly questionable sounding accents.
Anything's possible.
But no. It's what's that?
Well, I think this showing already has had way more variety than stuff we saw from Summer Game Fest, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this has been undoubtedly the best of all of the shows so far, I would say.
Yeah, and they've still got a while left. Still got just under an hour left.
Yeah. Yeah, the variety's been good.
Heavenly Spear. Age of Mythology. So should I know that game? No.
Never.
Never heard of it.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단에 이익을 줘야 한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
I don't know. But I am intrigued.
Yeah.
Set in Korea. I mean, this looks fascinating.
Okay, third-person action game.
때문에 분노하는가?
King hell.
This is very good so far.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가?
Although it does look like there is a bioweapon involved at some point.
All good games have them.
누군가
Do they?
당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Oh, it's just zombies in it now.
지정태. 지정태.
I thought a Splinter Cell then for a second. That looks great.
That looks, yeah, definitely.
Very good.
Yeah, there's been no Splinter Cell so far. It's a shame.
World premiere.
Oh, I remember this game.
Yeah, we saw this.
Oh, we played it last year, wasn't it? Or the year before?
I don't know, I mean, they just said world premiere, so...
Well, maybe this is a sequel or something else, or DLC. Yeah, what's the game called? Planet of Lana, good one. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Never played it.
Novo tu alibemo iwa lotaname. Ona utalima diefema.
Ben says it was fine.
Teonami. Toma tu acalio, terali.
I'm not going to Gamescom, Lulu. See, every year that I've lived here, I've wanted to go there.
Every year we said we should go, we should do that.
But then, like, again, every year when it's on is usually when I have to go to China, so I can't go. It's always really irritating. Maybe next year.
Yeah, I mean, Ben was probably right about his game. I said I liked it, but then I looked at it, that was number 9 of my 10 games of the year. And this will really put it into context, James. It was below Cheer.
Okay. Cheer was fine. It was completely fine.
I was fine. I was fine. This was fine. Cheer's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to listen back and see why it wasn't a stunner, but it certainly had lots of ingredients. But
well, Chod reckons it was perfectly forgettable. So.
Oh no, I didn't forget it, Chod. So I think you're a liar.
I literally did forget the name though, didn't you?
Okay, that's a good point.
It's you're going to apologise to Chod?
No.
Are you going to apologise to Chod?
Sorry, Chod.
Okay, so we've got some more Fallout.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say?
Okay, I reckon this is just going to be an add-on Fallout 76 involving fishing, so I'm going to go and take my jumper off.
Okay, you do it.
Quite hot.
Every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed?
Worms! And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Did I miss anything?
Oh, bagging the big fish
no.
starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to
I mean, yeah,
spot fish
Lee Morris,
sales.
Fallout 76, I think, had a big influx after the TV show.
Oh yeah, I think they all did, didn't they?
And I think they fixed a lot of stuff that was
the future
maybe
wastelands
not
of
great about it.
Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just got to know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden.
Well, I've got
And
nothing to say about
warms
this,
the
so I'm
heart
never going to play
like
this.
a neighborhood cookout.
And
No.
Ah,
Well, I haven't played a
community
Fallout
makes
game,
a
and that doesn't
wasteland
really
a
interest me.
waste
In an
home.
online version,
Join
even less
today.
so.
And tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
I mean, that's I
Oh, so
like
it's
that.
out now.
That's a good tagline. Yeah. Fishing. That's
Go
pretty
on
good.
fishing.
World premiere.
Here we go. We're going back to the Halo?
Sorry, Dave.
Oh, it's anime.
It's
taking them 47 minutes though, so.
Yeah.
Oh, not,
That is an amazing title.
not Solo Leveling Arise, whatever it's called.
Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive. Why didn't they put EX on the end of that as well? You know. EX plus Alpha, like at the end.
4-player co-op, James.
Yeah.
I reckon stream.
This is definitely a TCGS stream.
Yeah. Yeah. How long will Dave last? No, Dave, we're not skipping cutscenes.
He's only in it for the dialogue.
You might want to move over, James. Only half your face is on screen.
Should be.
Well, it is because you're leaning to the, let's say, the left. There you go.
Have you cropped my camera then?
No, it's just like this is the way the.
Oh, that's the way the layout is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, probably not day one for me. I'll be honest. EX plus Alpha, Arise, Renegades. Ooh.
I think we've hit that part of the, the showcase, haven't we?
Anime section. Oh, it's like a Pokemon type thing?
Oh, this looks dreadful. Sorry.
Oh, so you're Pokemon hating, yet this looks some better graphics and you still hate it. What's wrong with you?
I'm not a fan of Pokemon either, but it's just I saw all those
like. Put in Arceus?
That's the only Pokemon game I ever played to completion, and after that I swore I'd never play another one ever again.
Because you ruined it for yourself. I thought I'm really looking forward to the next mainline Pokemon game.
Play another one of those.
Just get to the credits and stop. Don't torture yourself by
catching them all. I was trying to do what they say you're supposed to do.
I wonder if it's Power World. I mean, I haven't played it, but like the one of those characters didn't look well familiar.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Or it's a Power World clone, you know, by another developer.
Oh, yeah.
It's
set in the Power World universe.
I thought we're back at Summer Games Fest for a second.
Oh, it's Animo. Getting that on your fancy critic.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Oh,
it's
yes.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread our love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer.
Oh,
Tony
decent.
Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Yeah, I never played 3 and 4 much, so excited to try this.
I never really played any of the Tony Hawk games like
Really?
properly. Nah, I don't know why. I mean,
man, I remember hammering the demo for Tony Hawk's 1 on Dreamcast so much. It was absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I think it was because at the time, for some reason, we picked up like SSX instead.
Oh, right.
And like, I was really heavily into the SSX games because they were fucking brilliant.
I mean, I even love the ones on DS. Remember that? On GBA, sorry.
There was also the I never played any of those.
Because they're isometric, weren't they? They were absolutely brilliant.
Came out on the N-Gage as well. It was, I think it was an N-Gage launch game.
I didn't play that version.
Yeah, no one did.
I'm not sicko. Oh, Turtles DLC. Now we're fucking talking. Sorry, Harry. Did you ever watch that Ooze movie, the Turtles Secret of the Ooze, whatever it was?
Which one? There's been like a million of them.
It's one of the more recent ones, well, probably in the last like 3 or 4 years, where it's...
Was that the animated one,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, it
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It looked gorgeous. Oh, Doomslayer's in it? Of course he is.
I mean, if you can cut people up with that chainsaw while you're skating, that'd be
cut off
brilliant.
some sick runs, James, but not people. Come on. Not people.
This disappointing.
Right, come on, give us something. Give us a biggie. Mr. Freeman, I believe.
Was this a Sean game, Spiritfarer?
Let me check. Sounds like one. Yep.
Thought so. How are you feeling about this one, Matt?
Not thinking too much at the moment, I'll be honest with you. I didn't play Spiritfarer. Was Spiritfarer the one about the animals dying?
Maybe. I don't remember.
I think it was.
I mean, yeah, David, this has been a very good show. It's dropping off a bit at the moment, but in general, yeah, it's been very good.
Yeah, loads of dead cats, yeah. Yeah, I heard good things, I just did not play it. Yeah, I think already, I think it's been the strongest show.
Definitely,
Game
yeah.
Fest, yeah. Pacing's been good. Even the anime section was pretty.
No, this bit, David. We got this bit. We had the Power World stuff and all that. You know, even though it wasn't Power World, whatever it was.
Animos.
Yeah.
Oh, that art is gorgeous, though. I know I'm so basic, but I just like a Halo or Gears.
How disappointed are you going to be if we go through this? There's no Fable, there's no Perfect Dark. Oh no, it's Gears. We got Gears. Okay, we got some Gears. There we go. We can rest Stevie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the original
Oh,
remaster.
okay.
Right?
No, that's a bit. That's exciting.
Look who decided to show up.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
I mean, this will do very well, I think, on PlayStation.
Looks like they upgraded.
120 FPS multiplayer. Now we're talking.
How's your baby? Let's do this.
I could be up for this because I didn't play. I played Gears. I think I played Gears 1 and 2 multiplayer, but didn't bother single player.
No, they're good. They were for the time. They were really very good games. I enjoyed them a lot. Me and David played through at least the second one, I think.
Guess what Reloaded? I wonder where they copied that name from. So,
World premiere.
Yeah, I think you're right, David. They were always good. They were always very enjoyable. So Matt, okay, what are we missing now? So we're missing Halo. You're missing
Everwild,
Perfect Dark, Everwild,
State of
Fable,
Decay.
State of Decay. Okay, there's still time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Persona 4.
Oh, yes, that's a remake.
Yeah, it's a Persona 4 remake.
So Persona
it's funny
4
because
Golden, everyone said if you've got Vita, you've got to play Golden. Was Golden a version of Persona 4, or was that just what it was called?
It was Persona 4 Golden. It was like they added stuff.
Oh, okay,
kind
right.
of thing. This is revival. But I mean, we knew about this was coming because all the voice actors from the original game just kept on saying, "Yeah, I've not been asked back to do it."
Really?
They just changed it.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, Persona 4 was great though. That was the first Persona game I played. Really enjoyed it. Also, yeah, I played it on Vita.
The Smugglers League is always there, but you won't.
I'll see if Thieves, isn't it?
Yeah.
You won't hear us.
Sean's creaming right now.
Yeah.
And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's
More
what
Jack
we
Sparrow?
wanted.
Yeah, Jackie Sniper, you got to play Persona 4.
As
It's very good.
smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of
I still sometimes think about the idea of that,
So I
like you
guess
said, that
the
Jack
question
Sparrow,
is,
like being in it, and just following Sean around saying catchphrases and getting annoyed.
A new role to play.
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the room,
Painted
the
barrels.
better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
See you, friends.
Welcome, my friends, to the
Yeah, it's back.
Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Okay.
World premiere.
Why? Okay, who swears? Duke Nukem?
Yeah. Oh man, imagine that. You can. I'm trying not to.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. Well, yeah, sorry, Harry.
Oh, do you know? Oh, that's a shame. I thought this was going to be something
Skybound,
else.
so comic stuff? What else?
Yeah.
You got?
Do you know? For a second, I thought this was going to be another one of those. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
it's
give up.
Invincible? No, what's it called?
Yeah, it's I can't remember the name of any game at the moment.
James, are you thinking about that game that Sean played where you have to escape from an earthquake?
No.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. My brain is gone. No, for a second with the visual search. Remember that game that came out where it was the one where you had to make. It was like. My camera hasn't frozen. I'm just trying to think how to describe it.
Can you get your words out before this trailer ends?
Probably not. No, it was in our Game of the Year list. It was the one. It was like the narrative adventure one that was like. Oh, for fuck's sake! I cannot remember the name of anything at the moment.
What was this?
It's a couple of years ago. It was.
As Dusk Falls.
That's the one. As Dusk Falls. That one.
Beavis.
To beginning, yeah, it's exactly. I mean, I described it pretty well. That's why they got it so quickly. Yeah. But no, at the start with the guy in the car, I was hoping it was going to be something like that, but instead it turns out it's this, and I'm
It's a miserable fighting game. Okay, well,
yeah.
We got it in the end.
I don't know what is wrong with my brain. I can't remember the names of anything. because of the Lee Morris. It's because of the visual style initially at the beginning. That's why I was thinking of it.
Yeah, who needs a Marvel vs. Capcom game? So, yeah, so obviously when we first saw that in the Sony show, I was like, oh, Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's not, is it? It's not really after. It's not really
it's just Marvel fighting thing.
That did look good though. Yeah, not for me. But if you're a fighting game and loves the show, that's probably stiff as a brush right now, but not for me. Oh my God! Is Final Fantasy? They bring them? Yeah, they're bringing them to Xbox. I'm not going to go back, but frick, the Indians are good.
After what Blake said, I'm never going to play it.
James, come on! That's because David and Blake didn't like it. It's they're both great. I mean, the second one, it's remake integrate. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. That's basically it's got a Yuffie DLC in it.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
So it's a bloody great rep.
Yeah.
There's no one to save him now.
What is this?
Hang on, is this a Final Fantasy fighting game?
I've no idea what this is.
Oh, it's 16, is it? Okay, right.
I have always really liked the logos for Final Fantasy games. I think the logos always look really cool.
They do kill it. I mean, after I love Remake and Rebirth to varying degrees, I've always thought, oh, maybe it would be good to play, like, you know, the most recent Final Fantasy. But it's available today, okay.
World premiere.
It's flying around at a good lick, isn't this?
Yeah. No, this has been very good. It's been
Fable.
I mean, I've not been bored at any point of this apart from tiny, like, you know, low points. But apart from that, it's been excellent.
This is good. We're gonna find out what they're working on. It's fine, it happens to a lot of guys, that's fine, it's really common actually, don't worry about it. Okay, so Lighthouse, for the game name, I'm going to say it's going to be called Light or Flight.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
What's your guess? What's it going to be called?
Let me think. Okay, the darkness and the light. There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fright House, that's good, Oodles.
That's quite good, yeah.
We should start this game at the beginning, shouldn't we?
Yep.
Round the twist.
Yep. Round the twist, that's a good one.
That's a keeper. Okay. I think Light or Flight is better, but that's just me. But yeah, he did well there. Did well to Double Fine. Ooh.
Games like Psychonauts.
There he is.
Hang on, has he lost
Man,
some weight?
He has lost a lot of weight.
Unique and innovative experiences.
He looks well different.
And Keeper is no exception.
What a hunk.
Looking ahead, next year
I mean,
marks
is
25
that
years
stress?
of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you help build and make popular.
That sounds even work right under Satya Nadella.
Everyone who's been with us on this journey.
You got the
As
sword
we
of
think about
Damocles.
bringing
Just
new
like hanging over you
generation players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Oh.
Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe.
But they're not going to announce them now.
Creators
which
like
is quite
reaching
funny.
for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into
That is one of
3D.
my favourites from this show.
Square Enix bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team
No, they've
Ninja
not shown
returning
Fable
to
yet.
the beloved series they debuted
right.
on Xbox.
No Fable.
You've also seen the
No.
next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your
It's
Xbox
not theirs, it's
experience
Asus's,
and your
but,
library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games,
this isn't over yet, is
updates, and
it?
experiences
I
that
think
are
it's
coming
over.
to Xbox from our
Oh.
partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity
There'll
that
be one more
Obsidian
thing, though,
is
won't there?
delivering this
Oh,
year.
okay, so
Immediately after
maybe the
Showcase, our
Outer
direct
Worlds thing
begins,
is just
where you'll go
20
inside
minutes.
the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2
Yeah, I'm not
and
sure.
Grounded 2.
I'm not going to watch that, I don't think.
Thanks for joining us today. But before we
Here we
get
go.
into the
What's it gonna
direct,
be?
Here we go.
have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
Balan Wonderworld 2.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
What's that? What's the? What, oh, Everworld? I mean,
no,
what's that?
it's Fable. It's Fable. Look, there's a
Okay.
little butterfly. That's what it's going to be. Or maybe not.
Is it?
Welcome to the guild. We have been
Fable looks
expecting.
weird. James.
Yeah.
Please, follow me.
Come this way, Dr. Freeman.
You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems,
Who's
Maybe
combined
it's Perfect
with
Dark.
our skilled team is designed to save lives.
Hmm.
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global
Oh, so that's the
scope of
actor.
that
I recognise
mission
him.
in action.
It's
Let
the
me
actor.
introduce
It's that
you
man.
to our esteemed
I don't know his name.
I know. I
he
was
in that.
I was hoping that the actor would be in this.
Too long. We have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future
It's
of
gotta be
protection
Perfect Dark.
worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Is it another Quantum Break?
No, this is not Perfect Dark, is it? What is it?
Oof.
I mean, it looks incredible, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Is it a bit of Nine Inch Nails? What's the soundtrack coming in? Yeah, very Inception. This is also very Stranger Things. It's
Yeah.
not that, but
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason. Menendez.
Oh, it's Call of Duty. Okay. I mean, okay, I enjoy the Call of Duty games. Like, legitimately, I do really enjoy them, but my excitement has now gone down
why
quite a
do
lot.
that? It's like a awesome, mysterious trailer with the actor in it, and now I mean, we didn't need to know that. We
I don't know
knew
if you
it-
can you still see me or not? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Like, you just suddenly disappeared, Matt. I don't know why.
Okay,
but yeah,
I'm back on.
which was weird.
Well,
I thought
that was a weird
overall, that was a very good show. It was easily the best out of all of the ones there's been for this Summer Games Fest. But still a bit disappointed we didn't see anything from a lot of the stuff that we've been gone for a long time. Oh, it's David.
David Turner for his post-conference review.
Yeah, sorry, all the kids are about, so I haven't been able to watch it.
While
I haven't been able to watch
While
it.
David's doing this, marks out 10 in the chat for how you felt that went. David, what do you think? How much do you get to see again?
Well, we'll watch the whole show. The kids are here, so I wasn't on it. I would say that is an 8 or 9 out of 10. That was very, very, very good.
Yeah.
It was relentlessly good. You go away. He was very happy about one appearance.
The sequel.
Show me your t-shirt, Charlie.
That's what makes it worth remembering.
He was very happy about a little chicken jockey.
No dual SMGs. No sequel. No raccoon.
Right. Okay. This is why I didn't do it.
No Zune 2. It doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2. There was? There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark. They had sequels here
Hello.
in Obsidian.
You got Harry clipping in and out as well.
Video games to my first marriage, so trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Can you please? You need to go sit down for a bit, because I need to talk to these people about them.
My head is gone. Let the killing commence.
You're too ugly to be on the telly. Go on. Go on, Charlie.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well, I reckon.
Yeah.
There was so...
Even the anime bit was short. I think pacing generally is really good. Because even the low point was very, very low.
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 there was 3 or 4 rough games in the middle, or games that didn't interest me. But the stuff, like the opening 40 minutes or so, was incredible. It was like even the games that are a brand new IP and all that. I was like, no, this is up my street. Like it's genuinely got me excited actually.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good stuff. I mean, it's really good.
Well, the thing that sounds like one of the ones that sound the most for me is that Korean one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought that looked really, really interesting visually.
Which one was that? Like even
like protests in Korea and sci-fi, I think, and stealth.
Even High on Life 2 looked amazing. Like High on Life 2 looked genuinely good, and there was problems with High on Life, definitely.
Yeah.
And it got annoying, and it seems to. I think it might have learnt from that based on the trailer. Like the trailer looked like it was like, yeah, no, it's not going to be wise quips all the way from start to finish. It's not going to be that voice, yeah. So I was excited about that. Oh my god, there were so many games there that I was like, I am up for this.
What did you think of the Call of Duty at the end with having the actor in it?
What do you mean the actor?
No, I recognise the guy. I was like, that's the actor.
Interesting characters.
No, see, I wouldn't have bet it on Call of Duty, and I tell you why, because we knew it was coming.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's like, okay,
why have
why end on that?
Cool, mysterious. What's this? Who's this from? Like trailer. It's like, I got you. It's
Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty.
I called it pretty early. I called it pretty early that it was Call of Duty, but I'm up for it. Like straight into the next Black Ops is quite a move, isn't it?
Well, it's understandable, isn't it? Because the Black Ops games have been really.
They're the best ones
recently.
Yeah, and that one did look really good.
Yeah.
Or the concept, behind it looks really cool. So hopefully that's good.
Still kind of surprised we didn't see like no Perfect Dark, no Fable, no any of that stuff. It's.
I don't know why. I heard you saying that. I don't know why you're surprised by that. Like Fable's coming next year. That's fine. Perfect Dark, it was very early concept last time they showed it. Matt said Halo? There's no way they were ever showing Halo at this year's event.
The idea of, I know it's probably past it, but the idea of them saying, here's a trailer, and it's like, Halo Studios.
There's no way. No way.
The Halo.
Not this time.
I'll say that'd be a high moment for me.
The one thing that I will say, right, is that, I like, there were just tons of games that I was pretty excited for, and that's a big step up from what Microsoft have shown us in the past, I think.
Yeah. And also,
if Xbox get this right, then I'm excited.
I mean, I was saying to Matt like through the whole thing, it's like one of the best things about it as well was that it wasn't just like Souls likes and things like that. It was there was so much variety.
There were so many games in there that I thought this is like what Sony were pumping out like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like it was the stuff that Sony was showing us 5 years ago. Suddenly it looks like they're going to create something interesting. I was pleasantly surprised by that, and it really felt like, oh, Microsoft are going to give this a go as a publisher now.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be. I really like the look of the Double Fine game. Double Fine game looked really cool.
Really good, the Keeper, or just Keeper.
There was what did you think of the Plague Tale follow-up? Or in the same universe?
Legacy. I mean, it looks interesting. Obviously, as James and I was saying, I loved the first one, didn't find time for the second one. But
why didn't you play the second one?
Because everything else was coming out at the same time, and I just, didn't sting around to it. But I'm sure it'll be good.
What other games did I miss? There was something that I wanted
what's
to bring
that
up.
one that is kind of like it was a little bit like Bioshock Infinite, although there's a couple.
There was a few of those, weren't there? The one that what was it? The one that I assumed it was by the devs of Deathloop. There was that one with all the time travel stuff in it.
That looks excellent. Yeah, I think that's one I'm mentioning. Yeah, that looks like really, really good.
I wish I could remember the games now. There was one game with the worst fonts of all time, where I was like,
"That's Reincarnation," where it's like the most.
Yes, that was it.
I was like, the game looked good, but yeah, it's like you used Arial there. Like, what's happening here?
That is a good shout though from Darren. Was Meat Boy 3D? I thought
that was the one where I was like, right, we're in for a ride here because Meat Boy 3D looks really cool, and to bring back that.
Wasn't that really weird though, with that green pipe coming up at the start?
Yeah, but that's no when Meat Boy come out, everyone was calling it like the Mario, the sort of Mario for hardcore players and all that sort of shit. It was constantly there was Mario references in Meat Boy, so like that's no surprise. I get that.
I'm very much looking forward to that because I love that.
Yeah, you'll love that. You'll love that for sure. There was fucking hell, there was just so many games mentioned. I can't wait to go back and look. There was also a game with the worst title I've ever seen in my life.
Was that the anime one?
Something Legacy, something Underfall or something. I was like,
it's like a Rise.
Rise of Relish, Legacy, Redemption 4 or something.
EX plus Alpha, you know, like all these.
Can anyone in chat remind me what it was called? I'd love to know. I can't remember the title. Yeah, I'm genuinely gutted that I wasn't on that stream because there was so much there that was you know, we were so negative about what is it? Games.
Yeah, some Game Fest and Sony one was
justifiably.
But if anything, I think that's solo leveling. That's it. Solo leveling, a Rise Overdrive. Fucking hell. And what I will say is that it really shows why Summer Games Fest is. I think it took a hit this year.
Yeah.
I think Microsoft got a lot of good games on there.
As in like Jeff's show on the opening night. Took a hit,
and I think Sony's show took a lot of the good games as well, because Sony's show was good as well. I think Microsoft's show was better. I think Sony's show was excellent as well. But you had those two, and then it felt like Summer Games Fest was picking pieces up afterwards.
Would you say that Sony had the best show overall? If you think of their show, hang on, if you think of all their show plus every game announced tonight. So in many ways, Sony is the platform to play Xbox games.
Yeah, I know, but the amount of games that were announced tonight that had, did he pretty much confirm there's a new Forza game next year?
He said
we were having a debate.
Forza,
he said
E-Day.
We're celebrating 2025 with new Forza, new. So Harry was like, "What?"
And I was like, 2025 or 2026? I thought, is this
2026? Yeah, sorry, 25 years
of
next
year.
Xbox 2026.
But it's Motorsport's turn next, right? That should be.
No, I don't think it is. Is it?
I like to take small things sometimes.
The next Forza, he didn't say Horizon. He did. That is what he said, Lee Morris. Yeah.
When do you give them back?
I'm trying to remember when the last Forza.
I don't.
Oh, no, it's Horizon next.
2023.
What are you doing?
Yeah, 2023. Yeah, Motorsport.
Tiny crimes.
And then
do you hear the second part?
Horizon 5 came out in 22.
You can't steal things, okay?
Really?
But it's an amazing flaw.
No,
but you're a bad person.
And are you the one that took my
Everyone's saying
stapler?
Horizon is next
Yeah.
in the
Give it back.
thing.
Okay.
Please.
But then
Motorsport was
also
last year,
What do we
Matt.
got?
What the fuck are you doing? You're killing me here.
Motorsport says
But then
like
also-
2023 on the
How long
wiki.
did you stay at the sun?
Just lunch
Horizon
break.
5 must be at least 3
An
years old.
hour?
Right, okay, whatever. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. The other one that we really cheered, that Charlie went nuts for was
Makes me feel
well, then
energized.
he
How many
went
fingers
nuts
on
for
the
a
left?
couple.
3?
He went nuts
Anything
for.
else? We'll put it in the game.
I can't
We'll put
remember
it
the
in the game
name
so
of the
I feel
game,
bad
but
for
there was
you.
one
Anything
game
else?
where I was like,
One of my
okay, you're
favorite
really into
flaws
this.
is something
It was
called
one where there was a
backlinks.
pet or something. I
Will
can't
actually
remember.
give you the option
Well,
to make
there's
this
one called
that'll
Animos,
make
which
it
is
so
look
that
like a
you
Power
move
World.
faster.
I think it might. I
Yeah.
think it might have been Animos
But the
actually that you
problem
was
is,
into.
anytime you stand up,
Okay,
But the other
Horizon
one-
5 2021, Motorsport 23. Okay, yeah, so it is Horizon's time.
well, everyone around you is gonna hear you.
2021 Horizon 5. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
That's four.
That's
Okay,
crazy,
so
isn't it?
but they're also working because that was Playground, right? But they're also doing Fable. So
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah, and no, the bit where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were in, Tony Hawk's.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
What's it
yeah.
when Charlie went nuts? He was like, I'm all over this. I was like, that's my boy. Yeah, what a show! What a great show!
it was very good.
I mean,
Video games are alright.
obviously we mentioned, oh yeah, no this, no that, but like it was a great show, but they still have all these other games that they haven't shown. The Perfect Darks, the
that's-
Fables,
that's all-
Everworld,
but that's only
Gears,
because-
E-Day, Halo.
But that's only because they announced all that stuff so long ago, and it was like. It's funny because it's like, we were all banking on those for such a long time, but then they haven't happened yet. But then they've just been releasing quietly all this other stuff, which has been
Yeah,
brilliant.
but I think the other thing though, James, is that we know they're coming. Like I didn't need to see Fable today. I didn't need to see Perfect Dark today. I didn't need to see a Halo today.
I think it would have been good to have seen some more of Perfect Dark because we saw very little of that
But you know
before.
it's not coming this year.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been nice to see some sort of like an update on its development.
Because the
like,
trailer
where
was
it's
so
not-
good last time as well. I
Who
want to see
gives
more.
a fuck?
Well, no,
It's
because
coming.
it's been a game that has been in development hell clearly for like years. So it'd be nice to know that it's still on track and not just disappeared. It's like,
What we would have got if they would have shown Perfect Dark today, it would have been a CGI trailer with nothing much to it, and you guys would have complained that it was CGI only.
Gameplay-ish.
It was conceptual gameplay. It wasn't actual gameplay, was it?
Exactly, but it would have been nice to have seen some actual gameplay.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have seen that. There's no way we'd have seen it. It's not coming out this year. We know that. In fact, actually, Fable's coming out before Perfect Dark.
definitely, that's true.
Yeah, so maybe the focus of efforts.
No,
but,
don't. He's in his towel now. Look, go.
yeah, hang on.
Right, I'm going to go put him to
this,
bed. Yeah, I'm going to go put him to bed.
We'll see you for the PC gaming show, David.
I'll catch you later. Well, we'll enjoy the PC gaming show, yeah?
Well, we'll see you there because you'll be here too. All right, thanks,
Alan,
David.
love you.
See
Bye.
David.
Bye.
What's that guy's problem?
Okay, I'm also gonna. I ain't doing any more of the other bit. It's yeah. What have you got up next? Are you doing more? What have you got?
Yeah, I'm doing this and then PC gaming show at 8. Sean might. Jump
Oh yeah,
in part.
Sean's gonna join you, I think.
I mean, I've got a sick rig, James. I can't not see all the games I'm gonna.
That you're never gonna play. All right, well, I'm gonna take off. But
okay, well, thanks, James.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Again,
show.
we're here if you want to see the PC games, James. Just come online.
Oh yeah.
You're really welcome. So just
I'll think about it. Yeah. I did it last year, Matt. I did it. I'm pretty certain I was on it last year, and as a joke, and then regretted it because it was the worst.
That's a shame, Dave. That's a shame, James. Anyway, okay, before James goes, everyone, your scores for James out of 10, and then we will. And then we'll let James go. Oh, we got some ones already, James. That is that's a real show. That's going to affect.
That is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, it's a free from Chod, fair Chod, I would say. Yeah, he deserves
Is
that.
this because I couldn't remember the name of any game?
Yeah. I mean, we've got it's all over the shop. This is This is like an Edge gives something a 3 when everyone else is giving it 10s. We've got 10s, we've got 3s, we've got 1s. Game name memory. Cubis says looks 10, obviously. Game name memory 1. Okay.
From the very beginning of our discussions about
I mean, Edge 6, I think that's fair.
Edge 6 is, which is basically 9 everywhere else, so that's decent.
Yeah,
This lets us expand on all aspects
All right,
thanks, James. See you later, man.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in.
Well, it's just me and you kids. I wonder when this ends. Oh, well, I'll turn it off now. You don't need to hear
Your
me, do you?
dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also
Yeah, I never played Outer Worlds, but
founded by the inventor of the skip drives.
I mean, it feels like there's lots more hype or more.
But those skip
not
drives
hype,
are starting to cause rifts in
confidence here
space-time,
this
which are
time.
cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being
I
able
think
to trade
because
with each
the
other.
first one came out, but a new
The Order of the
IP,
Ascendant
and
is
yeah,
an
well, like I
offshoot
said,
of
when
the
I
Order
was
of Scientific
checking out for
Inquiry from the
my
original game. And like them are a
my
science-based
fancy
religion with the
critic
same
league, I was
goal
like, well,
of solving
the
the
reviews will say
universal
it's
equation,
good, and
which
it
will
had an
allow them to
audience,
predict
just
and
not
alter
quite,
the future to the benefit of all
just not quite.
mankind.
It's just didn't quite do everything
They
it
used
needs to
be part
do.
of the
So I think with an
Protectorate,
extra
but
few
they split off
years
to focus
work on a
solving the
sequel,
equation for the good of everyone,
got quite high
not
hopes.
as a way to simply control the masses.
It is like the old days, isn't it,
The
Choice?
player's
I love
been
my
sent to
Sunday
Arcadia
streams.
as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer
What was
Worlds,
that third game?
we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity.
There was a third one they
Andy's
mentioned,
choice
wasn't
is
it?
a
Grounded
merger
2, of
between
course, yeah, which we're going to hear in
Anti-Cleon
this
Spacer's
very
choice
much
from the
in this
original game.
this
And there
direct.
are corporate
Yeah,
representatives in the
I
Outer
think it's been a
Worlds, too.
weird weekend.
They've
It
invaded
hasn't,
Arcadia
you know,
to
Sony
liberate the
was
resources for all of humanity.
good /
At a
fine. Summer
profit,
Game Fest,
of course.
you know,
One of my favorite things
disappointing.
from
This
Fallout
way
New
better.
Vegas is
No
the radio system.
kind
It was
of-
just iconic for me,
no
and I wanted to make
no
sure that the Outer
megatons.
Worlds 2 had that.
I guess the closest
So we actually built out 3
we
different
got was
radio
Resident Evil
stations, one
9,
for each of the
which is
major
yeah,
factions.
fantastic. I'm really excited for that.
You also have a ton of music.
But
Each station
yeah,
might have
nothing
like
really
I think 20
huge.
tracks of unique music.
But
that
it's
they've
just
made for it.
solid.
It's a lot
Great
of
pacing
stuff.
for the Xbox show.
But the really
even
cool
the
part about
anime
this
section
entire
and some other
thing
bits were
is that
pretty quick.
we actually put a lot of reactivity
Not a
into
lot
the
talking
radio.
on stage,
So it
just
will
game, game,
respond
game,
to the
game.
things that
So
are going
decent.
on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas
Oh, Scrobnerd, are you playing Breath of the Wild on Switch 2 with all the new updates? I had Breath of the Wild physically, and I think I must have sold it after I put hundreds of hours into it, or 100 and something hours into it. And then I thought I rebought it for whatever reason, and I can't find my cartridge, so I'm gonna have to basically potentially buy it for a third time because I really want to see the 60 frames.
The
No,
factions and
people saying this
companions
is
are great
basically how Breath of the
examples
Wild
how
should
we're
have been
going
first
deeper and
time.
more complex this time around. They're integrated
and
into
I've
the
got the
game's
Tears
storyline much more
update
than we did
installed
on
on
the
my
first
Switch 2
Outer
as well.
Worlds.
So,
And like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol is part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right.
Yeah, I
she's a
remember in
deadly
Breath of the Wild, some of
mathematician
those forest
who may or may not
sections,
have some
Hyrule
unfinished
Forest, it would
business
like
to attend
grind
with
to
the player's
almost,
help.
it almost felt like it was going
There's also
single
a cult
digit
named
frame wise.
Azaz,
So
who's part of a sub-faction that
that's
worships
only
the
going to have a
rifts.
good thing.
And in her case, violence
Hello
in
Space Fan,
general.
no
You
OLED
can
on the
choose to
Switch
either
2,
turn
but
her
you
away
know
from
mid-gen
overt
they'll
violence
release a Switch 2
or
OLED
support her
version.
chaotic and dangerous
But you know, the
tendencies.
LCD is really good. As
At one
a
time,
lot of
Anti's
LCDs
choice
are
had a
these
program
days. It's
to
not
draft
quite
soldiers
OLED
with animal
levels
parts
of
to make them more
blacks
formidable.
and colours, obviously,
Unfortunately,
but
it didn't quite work, and
still,
most of them are now
still
dead.
really good screen, I
There's
think.
a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be an
Finally,
OLED at some
there's
point.
Tristan. He's a Protectorate Arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily
It
armored
doesn't,
package.
yeah, LCD doesn't seem
It is
crap to
your
me.
choice
It
to either
seems
help him judge
no,
wrongdoers
nice and bright.
or show him
Colours
what
do
true
well
justice
again.
looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game
It's
based
no
on
OLED.
how you've been
And
treating
some
your
people complain
companions.
about the
I won't
HDR
reveal the end of the
implementation.
game, but let's say
So it's
if
quite
you've not been
hard to
treating
make it
them
look
well,
decent,
we'll find
but
out
there
at the
are
end of the game what
ways
that
around
means.
that and other tips online. But
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen
Yes.
Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping.
Yeah, what do you
Maybe
do
a
with
little
them?
snuggling. Maybe a little
grinding?
nut.
Sorry, nuts, That's no. Okay.
The
visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting,
Still makes me laugh
war
that the
comes
only
with
120
propaganda. The
FPS
Sovereign
game
uses
is
it
a
to
welcome
maintain
tour.
control.
I didn't realise
Auntie's
that was
Choice uses
120
it to help their
frames.
bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under Protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style.
Oh, I haven't got the
Repainting
FPS test
buildings,
in the game.
posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players.
On the welcome tour, like, the mouse game was surprisingly tricky, like the second one, where you got like hit the stars and avoid the bombs or whatever. It's quite really responsive.
Each faction has a particular
surprisingly responsive. I was playing on like a little like wooden stool, but an LED tried playing yesterday on the couch, you know, not doing too well. I was like, well, she's playing on a throw on the couch. I mean, I'm sure Nintendo have done the work to get it working as well as possible on non-flat surfaces, but I think you're pushing it too far.
Actually, and while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations,
mouse thing was really,
but how
really
the player
responsive.
interacts with other facets of the world.
I don't know how much I'm actually going to use it, but
or religious structures.
I was impressed. It did make me think a bit more about playing Metroid with those kinds of
larger
controls.
environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
This game looks really nice, and I really like the fact it is a bit more of a tighter game length instead of like, you know, 100-hour game.
Better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story.
I wonder if I need to play the first one really to get the most out of it.
A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
What am I drinking? I'm just drinking
I am very proud of the combat
in my
improvements
Madry
we have
glass.
made in the
But
Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat
this
system.
I should maybe have had it sooner, but it's a 7% Banoffee Pud Stout. I mean, hang on.
Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my
7% is a lot,
system,
but
combat system.
we'll see
My name
what
is
the PC
Mark, I'm the
Game
head
Show
of
is
sequels.
doing.
Shall we begin?
I was thinking of making Switch 2 a digital-only console, but then watching to the extent everything was 10 to 20 cheaper. So what games are out physically?
We're going to make them buy the sequel,
Evil Mammal that was cheaper. What's out? Maybe I can get a bargain as well.
What comes after C? O. Optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers.
Yeah, well, I haven't opened this yet, so that's maybe like a break in case of emergency drink. Right. It's a lot.
Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet.
Oh right, as in buying the old games, which you get the upgrades. I get you. Okay.
Sweet. If you don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Pre-order. Everybody has a
I've got
different
echoes of wisdom, but I just don't honestly feel the need to kind of go back to that, even with an improvement in frame rate.
You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. A, you got to agonize about how many people are going to be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Haven't had my screen protector yet, no, David. No, I do need to. I haven't bothered. I know you said you had trouble.
French,
what last time I had?
Two.
What's the company? Is it Ozilly?
Come on.
I should probably check first.
We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us.
Ozilly, that's what I have on my Switch 1.
And if I could just say one more thing.
Ozilly
Thank you
Glass
very
Screen
much.
Protect.
I know I've kind of changed the
Well,
world of
I got
video
that
games
for
today.
Switch 1 and for the OLED.
We wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon,
I do have my Switch.
the way a weapon snaps into
David, you're not making me put a screen protector on this live on stream.
Sound effects really sell the weapon's
Oh no, shine your
things like how unique reload animation.
Why?
Am
I going to have scratches on this?
Weapon. We've increased
Shine
the
your
variety
phone
of
torch on the
weapons by
screen.
including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors.
Oh yeah,
that
you're right. I can
explode
see a
like
reflection of this disgusting
or
man.
can even be eaten by the player
Oh really?
for additional
Oh well, if it's going to be scratched to hell
We
already.
have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up. the
I'm
more
sure
you
it'll be fine.
use
I'll
it
clean the
throughout
screen.
game.
I'll try and put it on later.
And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup.
I hope it isn't scratched
We
to
have a
fuck.
really fun
That would
weapon
be
called
very
the pop-up
disappointing.
gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage. New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even science grenades that will levitate
Yeah, I just got the
enemies,
official
allowing you to
case.
fire upon them while
Evil
they
Mammal
float
and Ryan's got official case because I had that. I still got that for my first. Well, I bought the official
And
case
of
for my
course,
first Switch and then used
science
it on the
weapons
OLED and
are
it was fine.
back.
So
We have
thought I'd do it
returning
again.
favorites,
And that comes
like
with
the
a screen
shrink ray.
protector, which
This
Dave
time
was
it's been
mentioning.
upgraded
I'm
so you
surprised there
can
hasn't been
shrink your
more
enemy down to the
uproar
size of a sprat
about the
and
whole
run over
fact
them,
that there was like
exploding
a
them into bits.
film on the screen. And when I went to Smith, so like, please read this when you pick up your Switch. Do not remove that plastic film cover that's on the screen. I thought we'd get a lot more people online saying, I've taken this off and the Switch is screwed. It's a hard-ish case. It's not like rock solid, but yeah, it's hard-ish, I'll say.
They wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
It'll do the job. I mean, yeah, the first one did the job for
In
my Switch
addition to
one.
things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these
Okay,
little arms that will
I'll look
stick
in a
to
minute.
people
I
or
might get
cover all kinds of different things.
Yeah, I'll look later when I
And
put this
they
screen
will
protector on,
continue
but
to just
I hope
hit
not.
them
That would be annoying as hell if
until
it was
they get
scratched.
destroyed.
The book, mate.
And we have another one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit.
I assume it is a form of screen protector. I don't know,
One of my
but yeah,
personal
I just
favorite
when I
weapons
picked
is
up,
called the
like,
Big
please read
Bang.
this.
It's just a big.
It just feels
freaking
like an
gun.
accident
They
waiting to
use
happen, doesn't
material
it? I mean, you
harvested
couldn't
from
tell by
rifts
looking
to
at it
shoot
that there's
out
anything on the
giant
screen.
balls
Oh,
at
no,
it.
you can
They place
actually.
everything in its path.
You can.
Ammo's
You can.
extremely rare
Oh
for this
god.
weapon, but you can use it in just
You
the right
can actually
situation
see an
to
edge of something.
devastating effects.
Okay, I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective. Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way you like. One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and
I
armor
never covered these, so I mentioned it. Yes, Ian, thanks for the sub. My balls are full of sperm.
All of the actions that you could do in first
Alright,
person,
sure.
so you're double
Grecian,
jumping around.
thanks
you
for
get to see your character
the
in that
Prime
way.
sub, 72
You get to
months,
take in
39
the
months to
world
Gavin
and
Savannah
see
and
things in a
Mad
different light.
Hans Gruber. Thank you ever so much. Oh, Marconi88 as well. Got some subs
The
on
Outer Worlds 2
YouTube.
is
I'm
really
quite
the
enjoying
biggest game we've
streaming
ever
both YouTube and
Bigger
Twitch.
choices,
I don't know about
more
you, but
reactivity, more
I obviously
weapons,
watch lots of YouTube on
more
my
things to
TV,
find in each of the
and
worlds the players can visit.
I've often watched like
The
live
team has
streams
done
on that
incredible work bringing
because
the
the
Outer
Twitch
Worlds
app
2
is
to
fine,
life.
but it's just a bit sorry.
And we
Twitch
can't
app
wait
is
for you to play
barely
it.
fine on TV.
Even though we've always been a
but I'm already
multi-project
in
studio,
YouTube, so I
this is
thought
going to be the
I'd
first
give it
time
a
we've
go.
ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have
I don't know
no
if the
plans
original
to slow
Outer
down.
Worlds had a third-person
We hope
option.
you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot
pull
play
out a
the
Switch
Outer
2,
Worlds
pull
2
out
on
a
it. You can't play
PS5,
anything
I
on it.
dare you.
I guess bread. You ever play bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the
Tony Hawk demo is out
premium
today, is
edition
it?
now,
With
you'll
Now
get
and
early
Pi.
access,
Excellent.
which is like
As
a
in
prequel
tonight,
to the
today.
sequel, or
Or
as
now.
launch the sequel to the pre-order, or like
Either
why
way,
are any of us
all over
alive
that.
at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team.
Do you think it's weird that the whole
And
thing is
big
billed
exit?
as... Oh no, it's not weird. I was going to say, it's weird that they didn't mention Grounded 2 beforehand. It's just Outer Worlds 2. It's because it's a surprise, Matt. It was a surprise announcement. That's probably why I didn't lead with that, for obvious reasons.
We're so proud of Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined. Over 25 million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and fought off giant bugs together. Y'all helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. I had to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the Direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal. Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard to an even larger world.
Okay, right.
The Brook Hollow Community
Microsoft
Park.
surely are going to buy Eidos Montreal, because
When we
they helped
started
them out
working
on
Grounded 2, we knew that we
hang
wanted
on.
to make a bigger
I
world.
get confused.
Fortunately
I thought,
for
yeah,
us,
they helped him out on Perfect
Eidos
Dark, didn't they?
Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities
Eidos
to the sorts of
Montreal, yeah.
things that are
So
important to us.
that's
at
like 3
Obsidian. They
games.
tend to make very narratively strong
Assuming also
games.
Tomb
They
Raider.
make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Got to think that's on the cards at some point.
Is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our 2 studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part
Oh,
of
and
their
they're also okay. They're also helping on Fables. So Eidos Montreal helping on Grounded 2, Fable,
Max,
and Perfect Dark. Do we know of?
Willow.
That will surely be the next acquisition, if they're allowed.
They're a couple years older, which means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different. But we're still in that fun, nostalgic era of the early 1990s. In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park. Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Part of the fun in Grounded 2 is that the park was evacuated really quickly right before our teens were shrunk. And that means that the park has been sort of turned upside down and is in a topsy-turvy state. And that leads to really fun environmental storytelling.
Yeah, I think they're moving from just like a standard back garden to this means that they can pretty much do anything really, can't they?
Explore. One of my favorite
Which is a nice idea.
Is the ice cream cart. In all the commotion, the ice cream vendor's cart has been knocked over and its contents have spilled out into the ground. And what this means for our young adventurers is that they'll be able to explore this frozen cave of interesting challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
Lee Morris, have I seen Ballerina 2? Ballerina yet? No, unfortunately not. Haven't seen that old Mission Impossible, but I need to get a cinema.
A bunch of toxic
I can't do it this week, but I need to go at some point because I really desperately. I mean, them two have to be cinema movies.
The environment looks very cool.
So I need to go soon, really.
With all of these sort of chemical pools, and of course, nothing can live down there except for one type of insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates, you're going to see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy.
I'll see films every week
aren't limited to tuning
at one point,
or adjusting attack
mostly because my ex-girlfriend had like an unlimited every man pass. So every week we'll go there and it's great, but haven't done that for since.
Paper, scissors strategy.
Tempted to get an Odeon Limitless pass. So.
Heavy attacks and blocking. We've also added dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack.
They've added dashing.
And almost all the insects in the game will have these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match.
Tell me this game didn't have dashing before?
Frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun. We're leaning into clear play styles for tanky warriors.
Oh, you saw what Bradford did, yeah, the medium is in. Normally, I'll typically go to Odeon Lux at the Springs or Showcase Bristol.
In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different play styles. In Grounded
Odeon Lux, which is kind of their equivalent of IMAX's,
but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds. And that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2.
Build types?
I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers.
Oh,
I've
so
been
it's
dialing in this
class
glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardiofan mutations with the Wolfbane daggers and the Wolf Spider armor. It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then, I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching it evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep up with all of your game-breaking builds.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally, I prefer the term harvester.
Glad they clarified that.
I love going out, hitting things, and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friends to use. This way, we keep progressing and playing together.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends. It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the very first Grounded release: mounts.
Oh, right, you can do this already. I assumed you could.
And an entire suite of
mount
moves
the
and have their own
insects in the
special
park
abilities
or
and attacks.
garden.
We really wanted the buggies to be an extension of the player in every way possible. And that meant making sure that buggies had unique and valuable abilities across all the core pillars of Grounded.
Absolutely. I mean, what
So
a
that
name.
doesn't just mean exploration.
What a name.
and
They
travel.
did well there with buggies.
That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
The Red Ant Soldier can enlist up to 2 Red Ant workers to follow you around and help you out. If you get into combat and you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you and provide support. The Orb Weaver buggies are a little less useful when it comes to general utility, like building a base or harvesting, but they're awesome when it comes to combat. Sure, their defenses aren't super strong, but they're heavy hitters. They're also super fast and they have some great special abilities, like a scream that allows them to stun lesser-powered insects,
Oh, poor
and the
ladybird.
ability to shoot webs and entangle other creatures. So the Orb Weavers won't be your base-building buggy. You should use the Red Ant Soldier for that. But they're super fun for exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver Spiders will be available at game preview launch. There will be others in the future, but those are the 2 we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
Pretty much from day one, we knew we wanted to return to game preview for Grounded 2. Sure, it comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world, but there's so much value in building it alongside the community. Buggies change how you traverse and navigate the park. What we're doing with Grounded 2 is we're actually keeping zip lines held back so we can see how players engage with buggies, and then we can tweak zip lines to bring them back over time to really complement that buggy experience and make exploring the park far more fun. That kind of feedback loop helped shape the original Grounded, and we wanted to shape the design for Brook Hollow Park, archetypes, buggies, all of it. We also learned a lot from that first time around. One thing that stood out immediately, players blaze through our content, especially the story. That makes sense. Story, characters, world building, that's kind of Obsidian's thing. It's the flavor we bring to the survival genre. So this time, we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will.
One of our favorite parts of the first game was watching the community uncover clues and spin up theories. This time around, we're leaning even more into that, and we'll be keeping a close eye on what our players discover and how they interpret it. Because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1. We found that being open about what we were planning and then following through was key to building trust with the community. As a small team, we had to experiment with update pacing and scope, and what we found resonated the most with all of you were bigger, beefier updates, even if it took us a little longer to land. So that's the plan. Larger, more complete updates spaced out just enough so we can take your feedback seriously and make every drop count. You can expect in our big updates new buggies, new biomes, new building pieces, all the good stuff. And we're launching with a public roadmap so everyone knows what to be excited about in the future.
All of us at Obsidian Entertainment and IDOS Montreal are super excited about how close we are to letting all of you players get shrunk a second time and explore the all-new park on buggies in Grounded 2. If you're a returning Grounded player, we're really looking forward to you experiencing all the improvements. If this is your first time getting Tiny, then all I can tell you is that a world with an entirely new perspective and an entirely new feel awaits you in Brook Hollow Park. It's time to ride together and survive together.
Yeah, this looks good, but I was not sure I'm gonna have the time or raw inclination to play. I think if I had 3 other friends who were like, let's get in on this. This seems like a great thing to play, but I don't know, it's just not enough for me, honestly. Is that us done for 5? I might stop this and come back in 5 minutes for the. In fact, what I'll do is I'll stop the stream. This game looks great, though. Oh, this is the official end. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop the stream, go for a quick wee, and grab a drink or something, and then we're back here in like 2 minutes for the PC gaming show. Can you believe it? So you can stay in the chat if you want, and then in 2 or 3 minutes I'll come back and I'll go live again, and if you're refreshed, we'll do that. But thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching. If you're going to leave us here, I mean, I don't know why you would. You've got a PC gaming show later. You know, you'd be mad to do that. But thank you for watching. Thanks for the comments, keeping us company. Thanks for the subs, as I mentioned earlier. Obviously, it's tomorrow's Monday to record the pod live on Twitch, and the pod is out on Wednesday. If you're new to us or you haven't seen what we do, then go to tcgs.co for links to our socials, podcasts. It's all on there. We do a weekly gaming podcast called the Computer Game Show. So that's that. Thanks everyone for watching. If you're sticking around, then I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Otherwise, see you another time. Bye everyone.